Alright, we're going to start creating part 4.1e. This is for intro engineering design. Start by clicking new part, standard.ipt. It's the only part we'll make in this class this year. Now that that window is up, we have to start a new sketch. We have to choose the plane we're going to be in. With the way I'm going to show you how to create it today, I suggest you choose the XY plane. First shape we're going to make, just so everybody knows what the final product is going to be. This is what it should look like when it's done. This piece here. The first shape we're making on this is a rectangle. So I'm going to make my general rectangle starting at my origin. We are 4 inches wide and 2.5 inches tall. I'm now going to zoom out using the scroll wheel and push down on the scroll wheel like a button and drag to make it towards the center of my screen. Now I have to extrude. It's going in 3D model and clicking on extrude. You can also do that by clicking the letter E. And this shows how deep the overall rectangle is. This is 2.5 inches. Enter to complete that. We're using the subtractive method, which means I'm now going to choose pieces I need to cut away. I'm going to start a sketch on this front face. Again, center the screen by pushing on the scroll wheel like a button. I need to click rectangle shape. And I'm going to make a general rectangle just anywhere on the bottom. Then I'm going to press escape so it doesn't think I'm making rectangles any longer. I'm going to dimension this rectangle so that it's the exact size I want it to be. I'm in the sketch tab and I click dimension. I'm not going to type in all the dimensions for every piece I need here. This is 0.5. This one here is also 0.5. We are 0.5 tall. And it doesn't matter at this point where our dimensions are located on our part. It's more important about the correct numbers being in the correct spots. And that is all we need for that box. Now we're going to extrude it. This time I click the letter E. I want it to be a cut, which is this center option. And now nothing has happened because I haven't told it what face or what piece I want to cut out. So now I have to click on the thing I want to cut out. And I'm going to make sure my distance here is all. I want to cut all the way through this piece. And then hit OK. And you'll notice that's what happened. Click back on the little house so I go back home. Starting a new sketch because I need to cut out the top left and top right corners. I'm going to do both of these at the same time. They come down and over one by one. Hit enter to finalize that one. I'm still making a rectangle. Notice it's still blue. And I'm going to come down from the other corner. One, tab, make sure it's the right size, and enter. Now I'm going to hit extrude. Click both of these at the same time. It defaults to whatever I've done in the past or whatever it thinks I'm going to do, but I need to change this to a cut. And it did it exactly like I wanted now. If not, I can change the direction. Hit OK or enter. Good. Piece is getting pretty close. And we're going to have to add on the little leg on this side. So I'm going to start a sketch on this side. And it's again a rectangle. I'm again just going to make a general shape of a rectangle. Hit escape so it's done thinking I'm making rectangles. Now I'm going to click on dimension. And make sure that this is all in the exact size I want it to be. This is 0.25 tall. I am 1.5 wide. Now I need to place it on my part. From, let's see here, where the top line to this line is 0.75. And this edge to this edge, didn't get that second edge, is 0.5. I'm going to finish sketch this time. Says I'm all done, but see how it's still a funny color compared to everything else? It's because I haven't used that sketch yet. Over on my left in my browser, I have extrusions, and then I have a sketch. Those are always going to look a little funny until I actually do something with them. So I hit the letter E for extrude. I'm going to choose the piece I want to extrude and tell it by how much. And I want this to come out 0.75. I actually think I made one dimension wrong in there. So I need to edit that sketch again. That was sketch 4. Notice if I hover over it here in my browser, it shows up. Right click, edit sketch. I don't want this dimension here. I dimensioned that incorrectly. So I'm going to click on it, hit the delete button. I can also right click and delete. And I actually need to dimension that from the top piece to here. And it ends up being the same. Perfect. Finish sketch, and it all goes back to normal. Then make sure, of course, you save it to whatever place you need to have it saved. Thank you. Have a good day.